barley is augered in through this tube from the mill. It's mixed with water at 150 plus degrees, and it sits in here and the starches convert to sugar. Then rinse the sugar out and transfer it through the pump into the boil kettle. Boil it for 90 minutes, adding, come on in.
Oh, hi. You found us, good.
I was just giving a real brief, what the whole brewing process is and what the different equipment is here. Mash tun, the grain sits, the starches are converted into sugar. It gets, the sugar gets transferred into the boil kettle, it boils for 90 minutes. Hops are added at intervals to give bitterness, to create a balance with the malt sugars. And then it gets run through a heat exchanger, which circulates cold water on one side of these plates to cool it down on the way to the fermenter. These are our 4 fermenters. Oxygen is infused as it goes because the yeast needs a lot of oxygen to be able to properly ferment the beer. Then it sits in these for about close to 3 weeks. The main fermentation happens within about 5 to 8 days. And you can see this one I brewed 2 days ago, and you can see it is actively fermenting. This is it's changing the sugars into alcohol, and CO2 is the byproduct. So it's shooting CO2 out into this bucket of sanitizing fluid. It'll do that for a few more days and then start to slow down. At the end of about 7 to 10 days, I'll drop the temperature of these, harvest the yeast out of the cone for the next batch, let it condition for a couple more weeks, and then I'll transfer it into the walk-in cooler there. Behind there is just a big long walk-in cooler that has our serving tanks and a bunch of kegs, and so that's what feeds all the taps on the other side of the wall. So now you all know how to brew now.